Think about a world without the familiar rectangle in your pocket. No endless scrolling, no app-laden home screens, just something else. That's the intriguing prospect floated by Apple's Senior VP of Services, Eddie Q. He suggests that within a decade, the very device that revolutionized communication and entertainment, the iPhone, could become obsolete, a relic of a bygone technological era. This isn't just futuristic musing. It's a reflection of a historical pattern. Technology, as Q implies, doesn't stand still. It surges forward in a predictable rhythm, a cycle of birth, growth, and eventual displacement. Think of the printing press eclipsing hand-copied manuscripts, the automobile pushing aside horse-drawn carriages, or the internet transforming how we access information. This pattern, often visualized as an S-curve, shows new technologies initially gaining traction slowly, then hitting a rapid takeoff point where they dramatically outperform and ultimately replace existing solutions. The old technology, meanwhile, follows a declining curve, creating an X shape on the graph of technological evolution. Crucially, these disruptive technologies aren't mere replacements. They are catalysts for expansion, birthing entirely new markets and opportunities. The advent of agriculture 12,000 years ago didn't just improve food production. It laid the foundation for settled societies and complex civilizations. The printing press didn't just make books cheaper. It fueled the Renaissance and the spread of knowledge. The internet didn't just connect computers. It spawned e-commerce, social media, and a global information network. Today, this cycle of disruption is accelerating at an unprecedented pace. Artificial intelligence, AI, blockchain, and cloud computing are not just incremental improvements. They are fundamental shifts reshaping entire industries. Understanding how new technologies are adopted is key to navigating this changing landscape. The technology adoption lifecycle typically involves 5 groups: the adventurous innovators, the visionary early adopters, the pragmatic early majority, the cautious late majority, and finally, the resistant laggards. The most perilous phase for any disruptive technology is crossing the chasm, the transition from the enthusiasm of early adopters to the practical demands of the early majority. This is where many promising innovations stumble. Early adopters are often willing to tolerate imperfections for the sake of novelty, but the mainstream demands complete, reliable solutions that seamlessly integrate into their lives. And this brings us back to the potential successor to the smartphone, AI-powered wearables. The race is on, with companies exploring various form factors designed to liberate us from our screens. The Humane AI Pin and the Rabbit R1 represent early attempts at this vision. These screenless devices aim to provide AI assistance through voice commands and novel interfaces. Imagine asking your Pin a question and getting an immediate, context-aware answer projected onto your hand, or having a dedicated device focused solely on executing your requests through the power of AI. However, these initial forays have faced significant hurdles. Critics have pointed to their inconsistent performance and limited functionality. Furthermore, the requirement of monthly subscriptions, coupled with a price tag of $699 for the AI Pin, makes them a difficult sell as a complete smartphone replacement when they lack many basic smartphone capabilities. They are intriguing experiments, but they haven't yet delivered the seamless, reliable experience the mainstream demands. The future of AI wearables could take diverse forms. We might see advancements in smart glasses, offering augmented reality overlays and hands-free interaction. Pins could evolve with more sophisticated sensors and capabilities. Even advanced smartwatches with integrated cameras and visual intelligence, the ability to understand and react to what they see, are in development. Apple itself is reportedly exploring camera-equipped Apple Watches, hinting at a future where wrist-worn devices play a more significant role in their AI ecosystem, potentially paving the way for eventual augmented reality glasses. Despite the excitement surrounding these new form factors, experts caution that replicating the sheer versatility of the smartphone will be a significant challenge. The smartphone is a Swiss Army knife of technology, handling communication, navigation, entertainment, productivity, and much more. The most likely near-term scenario might involve complementary devices working in tandem with smartphones, augmenting their capabilities rather than entirely replacing them, at least until AI technology undergoes a more profound leap forward. Apple, it seems, is already laying the groundwork for this post-iPhone era. Their strategy appears to be a multi-pronged approach centered on wearables, deep AI integration, and the connected smart home. They are actively exploring various hardware designs that could eventually supplant the smartphone, with advanced headsets potentially evolving into the coveted augmented reality glasses. This aligns perfectly with Eddie Q's prediction of technological shifts opening doors for revolutionary new devices. A cornerstone of Apple's future strategy is Apple Intelligence, their suite of AI capabilities deeply woven into the fabric of their existing devices: iPhone, iPad, and Mac. This isn't just about adding AI features. It's about fundamentally enhancing the user experience across their ecosystem while prioritizing privacy through their innovative private cloud compute. Simultaneously, Apple is venturing into new territories, developing wall-mounted tablets for smart home control and exploring self-driving software, signaling a move towards a more interconnected and intelligent living environment. Interestingly, Apple's post-iPhone vision seems to deviate from its previous strategies, where the Mac and then the iPhone served as the central hub of its ecosystem. The future, according to their current trajectory, appears to be a seamless web of devices and services where no single product reigns supreme. Instead, the focus shifts to creating an intuitive and interconnected experience powered by AI and distributed across a range of devices tailored to different contexts and needs. So, while the iPhone might not vanish entirely within a decade, the technological landscape is undoubtedly shifting. The race to define what comes next is underway, and it's a fascinating journey to witness. The familiar rectangle in our pockets might one day feel as quaint as a rotary phone, replaced by a more intuitive, context-aware, and perhaps even screenless future. The only certainty is that the next phase in technology's evolution will be anything but boring.